Welcome for TV Gang. It's your girl Lula Blue, and today I am sitting with Nkosentle Mkhulisi, who's going to take us through the journey of why he dropped out of school. So, Nkosentle, welcome.
Hi Lula,
How are you?
I'm good and how are you?
I'm good.
Yes, thank
So,
you very much.
word has it that you're a high school dropout.
Yes, I'm a high school dropout. That's the truth about me. First of all, as you said, that I'm Nkosentle Mkhulisi, and secondly, I dropped out of school at a time when I was doing my grade 9. And I think I dropped out of school because of peer pressure. You know, peer pressure when your gang, when they are already dropped out of school and you are older at class, and at the same time you want to go and work to the township of Johannesburg. As you know, people wake up every day hunting for a job. So I told myself maybe I was one of those people who have money without school. So at the time I didn't see a school as an important thing. That's why I dropped out of school. First of all, you know how people who are coming from rural areas they are. They have that pressure. They have that pressure of being old and stuff like that, you know. Yes, that's why I dropped out of school at that time.
You touched on a lot of things there. Working in Johannesburg as being one of the goal. The fact that people in rural areas have this pressure to want to make it in life as fast as they can to go back home and change the situation. Is that the main? Are those the main reasons why you decided to drop out of school?
Um, I can say they are the main because yeah, I can say they are the main things that made me to drop out of school. And another thing is that at my family, I thought that in my family the situation wasn't good. At the time no one was working. Then I thought that maybe if I can go and to Johannesburg and hunt for those jobs, maybe I can change my family situation. That's why I decided to drop out of school at the same time. But to find out that when I was in Johannesburg, I did went to Johannesburg. Then I tried and find job opportunities, but unfortunately I didn't find opportunities because the situation there was very hard to such an extent that a lot of my friends who were wanting or who were hunting job with, they were struggling like as me, and some of them they even told us that school is very important. People who are like people who are at the same age as us, they already have made it in life, while till now we were busy looking for job opportunities in Johannesburg, busy and looking for those job opportunities that we don't what did that we didn't even take those job opportunities. If I can tell you, if I can be honest with you, we usually wake up on the 3 a.m. in the morning, but seeking those job opportunities, but we couldn't find anything. That's why I decided to go back to school. Even in my family, okay, what is important is that I was very I was very clever in my high school, no,
Yeah.
or in my school. I believe that I was born clever. And that was also a pressure to me because a lot of people they usually told me that I should back to school. I should go back to school because like I'm still young, because like I'm very clever. Grandmothers, mothers, and fathers, people who are old, people who are who are not older than me, they usually tell me that I should go back to school because I was very clever at school.
So
You
to
know,
a certain extent, these people were realizing that you're making the biggest mistake of your life.
yes, they realized that I was making the biggest mistake in my life, and to such an extent that in my rural areas, oh, I saw many people who is like me, who are like me, who decided to drop out of school while they are clever at school, you know. But I think they still have time. They can go back to school, you know. There are a lot of schools outside here. They are like adult school. They can go there, they can go to colleges and stuff like that, because like I don't believe that you should leave school while you know that you are clever.
Yeah, true. When you know that you can still make it.
Yes,
Yeah, true.
yes.
So with you, you left school in grade 9 and were looking for a job. Was the fact that you didn't have matric one of the reasons that made it difficult for you guys to get a job?
Yes. To me, matric was the best achievement. Now I am in university, but I still take my matric seriously, because I believe that university or college is the you can say it's the top achievement. Okay, yes, you can.
Education wise, yeah.
Education wise, yes, but what was important to me at that time was a matric, because like if we went to the places where we were looking for job opportunities for, like bebesitshela ukuthi no, we don't have job opportunities, we only need matric, people who have matric.
So
at the
you
time
guys didn't qualify because you
yes,
guys didn't have matric.
we didn't qualify because we didn't have matric. To such an extent, ukuthi mina I saw myself as someone who is educated, someone who will go far in life
With the
but
matric.
with the matric. But due to the reason that due to the decision that I was taken, I end up not getting that thing, because like I was dropped out at school. So that's why I decided to come back to school.
So you went back to school after how many years of having dropped out?
Yes, I look for those job opportunities in Johannesburg and stuff like that. Then I stay at my rural areas working as Utaga boy. I think you know umuntu okuthiwa Utaga boy, someone who goes with abantu abakizindlu, you know. Then I work there in my rural areas, and I come to Johannesburg and I look those job opportunities, but I didn't find those job opportunities. That's
for how
why
long were you doing that?
for 3 years. Can you
3
imagine?
years?
Yes,
That's
it
a
was
long
for 3 years.
time.
Yes, that was a long time. Yes, that is why I decided to come back to school at the age not after 3 years. Yes, doing my grade. I went back to grade 10 at a school that is called Webster Combined School, still in rural areas.
Was it the same school you had dropped from?
Yes, it was the same school.
How did you feel going back?
It was, I can say what it was. No, it was very difficult. I can say that it was very difficult to go back there, because like I found a lot of childrens. You know when you are old,
A lot of people younger
and
than you.
yes, there are a lot of people who are younger than you. But what I like about those students, you can call them learners, but what I liked about them is that they were non-judgmental.
Yeah.
They take me as their peers. Like everything that they were doing, they take me seriously, and they see something potential to me, to such an extent that a lot of them, they usually come to me and seek for my help.
And you mentioned that you did so well in your matric. How did you get those 5 distinctions?
Yes, before going to matric, even in my grade 10, I was a top achiever in my grade 10, and in my grade 11, I still did that. I was a top achiever. I got a trophy for being an achiever in grade 10. Then in grade 12, I was also a top achiever who got 5 distinctions. And what was nice to me is that my teachers usually motivate me, usually told me that that I will only succeed in life if I hold my education with my both hands. That is why I did exactly what they said to me.
Is that one of the reasons why you're also studying education?
Yes, it was the reason, because I remember this teacher, Mr. Kambule. He was the one who usually motivated me that education is best. There's a lot of opportunities in education. There are a lot of people who are speaking bad about education, that there are lesser opportunities in education. But now we are sure, even me, I was grown. People saying there are less job opportunities in education, but that teacher saw an ambition to me. He usually told me that education is the best. I can qualify to education to an extent that a lot of teachers in that school usually train me. I can say they train me, because like they usually give me some work, and I was to teach grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12.
So you fell in love with the career?
I fell in love with my career.
How were you able to manage? Like sometimes people, they study, then they stop, then they go to work, and then they taste money. No matter how much the money is, maybe even if it's just a small amount of money, but there is that feeling of you being able to buy certain things for yourself and not ask from your parents. How were you able to manage that feeling when you went back to school? Yeah, or how were you able to manage that sort of lifestyle to provide for yourself while you went back to school, or you like forgot about working altogether?
Okay. Luckily, I have a mother. My mother stood up with me, usually support me with that, and secondly, we usually hustle. You know how boys hustle sometimes. We usually sell fruits with my friends. I had my friends in my rural area where I was studying at the place called Ikabazi, location. Then lapayana we usually sell our fruit at the township of Mzimkulu so that we will get our money to secure like myself, because sometimes if you are a guy, you may want to have clothes, cell phone and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that helped me, and to such an extent that I am a business minded person. In my high school, I was doing business study at high school, right? Then I usually told myself that I have this business that we call it MEC, Mkhulisi Enterprises Company. That is a business that I want in future to have. So I usually, even if I was writing something, I usually take maybe let's say good business study, we have a scenario that we have to talk about, Tswane's trading. Then I will change that Tswane's trading to
And
my
make it your
business,
and
make
use
it
your
to my
business
and
name.
use my business name MEC, Mkhulisi Enterprises Company. That is why, and I believe that in our country or in our world, there should be more entrepreneurs, right? And I'm one of those entrepreneurs, successful one.
Yeah, because a lot of people nowadays, they do diverse things. They don't only focus on like on one thing as a source of income. They have many streams of income. So you can be a teacher, also have a business running, and
Businesses.
also maybe be doing something else also, like maybe like extra tutorials or something, so that you guys can, I don't know, you cannot get rich from a salary. That's
Yes,
what a
yes,
lot of
yes,
people
yes.
say. So if you want to be maybe like a millionaire, like a billionaire, and have a lot of friends, or dollars maybe, you have to be able
Something
to
is
do
okay.
some other things and venture into many things.
Okay, yes, I do understand that. Yeah, and that's a true. In my home, I'm the first person to go to university. Interesting, right? Yes. So, um, with that, I want to do many things.
With this
With
opportunity
this
that you have
opportunity
been
that I have,
granted.
I want to be that person that is called a teacher slash an entrepreneur slash
Slash.
what. Yes, I
So
want to
you
be
don't
that.
stop, you're not going to stop learning, you're still going to learn more and more and
Yes,
more.
yes,
So that
yeah.
you just increase your level of education and also your endeavors.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm glad that you were able to manage getting piece jobs here and there, going back to school, and inspiring other people out there also. Because if you think about it, it's not every single day when you come across someone who says, I dropped out from high school and I went back,
Yeah, it's very, very difficult.
and things are looking good now.
And I can advise those who are thinking to go back to school. I believe that if you have started something, you should complete that thing. You should finish what you have been started.
What you have
I
started, you
believe
shouldn't leave
that.
things halfway.
Yes, even if you are doing a business today, but you see that you don't make profit, try by all means that you get another alternative ways to increase your profit. Because what you have started, you should complete it.
What you have started, you must finish.
Must finish it. Yes, I believe in that.
I love that. Thank you so much, Mkhulisi, for coming and sharing with us your story. I'm glad it's a happy end. It has a happy ending to it, and I really hope that you're able to come back and inspire us even more when you have time and chance.
Yes, I'm willing to do that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This has been lovely. Bye.
Okay, bye.